The Boston Celtics concluded the 2022-23 season on a disappointing note, but they could kick off the offseason with a dose of excitement by pursuing a trade for Washington Wizards star Bradley Beal. Beal has spent his entire career with the middling Wizards, enduring 11 seasons without progressing past the second round of the playoffs. Despite this lack of success, he signed a lucrative contract with the team last summer, a 5-year, $251 million maximum deal that includes a no-trade clause. However, there have been reports from NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski suggesting that Beal could become available if the Wizards commit to a rebuilding phase. While Beal possesses the power to veto any trade proposal he deems unfavorable due to his no-trade clause, the vast amount of money he is set to earn over the next few years may present a daunting challenge. Nevertheless, if the Celtics can strike a deal without sacrificing significant assets, it could prove worthwhile for a franchise that has come close to championship contention in recent seasons. Navigating the financial aspects won't be easy, but history has shown that strong player relationships can provide the motivation needed to make a team-up work, even when it seems unlikely, as seen with Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden joining forces in Brooklyn. Retaining Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown in a potential trade for Beal would be challenging, which means the Celtics would likely rely on Beal rejecting any trade that involves parting ways with a Boston star. Moreover, they would need Brown to agree to delay his contract extension for a year, and they may have to offer some of their depth to a potentially rebuilding Wizards team. Leave your like on this video to keep up to date with everything that happens at Celtics. Thanks. Continuing. Point guard Peyton Pritchard has already expressed his desire to leave Boston, making him an expendable player in a trade. Additionally, the 25-year-old has shown glimpses of talent that could be further developed with increased playing time in Washington. Veteran Danilo Gallinari would likely need to be included in the deal as well, as the Celtics will need to offload contracts somewhere. While Gallinari can provide scoring off the bench, his injury history and age diminish his ties to Boston. Furthermore, Malcolm Brogdon could be a focal point in a potential trade. The reigning sixth man of the year carries a significant salary for the upcoming season, $22.5 million, and may be eager for a starting role elsewhere. Losing Brogdon after just one season would not be ideal for Boston, but they would need to offer something truly enticing to pique the interest of the Wizards front office. It's worth noting that Brogdon has dealt with injury problems, with the 30-year-old having a history of significant injuries. While he remained relatively healthy this season, he suffered a partial tear in his shooting arm that derailed his performance in the Eastern Conference Finals. To sweeten the deal, the Celtics should be prepared to part with a first-round draft pick. For a rebuilding team, draft picks hold significant value, as seen with the Oklahoma City Thunder, so Boston would likely need to include at least one pick in the trade. If the Celtics are truly committed to a win-now mentality, they will need to focus on roster moves rather than stockpiling draft assets. In conclusion, executing a trade for Beal won't be a straightforward endeavor in the long run. However, with Beal's cooperation and perhaps some persuasive efforts from Tatum, it is not an impossible task for the Green Team. Put your opinion in the comments, as it is very important for Celtics. I update you at any time with the latest news from Celtics. Help the channel become a member